Hi Amy, thanks for having me today. Today we're going to put together a really fun Thanksgiving appetizer that all ages can help participate in. There's no cooking, and so long as mom, dad, grandma, aunt, or uncle do all the chopping, little ones can help in the kitchen too. First of all, we're going to start with our turkey breast. This cheese ball does need to be made the day in advance, and so therefore start it at least the evening before and refrigerate. Next, we're going to line our plate with romaine lettuce, Bibb lettuce, or red lettuce. You just want to get the nice frilly edges all around the plate. There. Now we start at the back of the plate and we start with our tail feathers. What we did was we cut up approximately 3 to 4 large carrots and we cut little V's in the end of them to make them like tail feathers. Kind of a cute idea. And it takes maybe 14 to 16 of them for a large platter. This platter is 20 by 13.5 inches, probably a feed a crowd of about 20. The nice thing about this is you can make this as small or as large as you like, depending on who you're having over for Thanksgiving. Next, we just cut some yellow zucchini into planks, and we'll go ahead and we'll layer those right over the top of our tail feathers. This isn't an exact science, it's very forgiving. The recipe on the site calls for certain vegetables, but you can change it up however you'd like. Next, we'll do some nice English cucumbers, also known as seedless cucumbers. In the grocery store, these are typically wrapped in plastic wrap. They're very long and narrow, but what's nice is they're not quite as seedy as a regular cucumber. These are usually the first thing to go, so I like to double these. Next, we need to add a little color. So we're going to throw a little bit of white cauliflower in there just to set off some of our colors. Don't worry about using all your vegetables that you've cut up right away. Later on, after you've got the cheese ball in place, you can use the remaining vegetables to just kind of tuck in wherever you see that it needs a little work. We went ahead and we put a row of parsley in it. It just kind of breaks it up, and if our vegetables are a little uneven, the parsley hides some of our flaws. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to give this turkey some wings, and we'll do that with some green onions. We'll just lay them horizontal on the platter. You notice how I'm building the platter from the back to the front, vertically to me. We're just going to go ahead and place some of these green onions. All we did was trim them up, trim the greens a little bit, and tucked them in. Now we're going to go ahead and just put a little cauliflower in the hole so that we can build some colorful green peppers in the center. All right, it's your choice. Green peppers, red peppers, yellow, orange, all 4. Whatever you want to use is fine. I know that I'm a pepper person. This is one of the first things that I'll go for on this platter. Now I'm going to turn the platter just to the side so I can work on the cheese. And what we did was we sliced up, maybe a 1-pound block, 1.5-pound block of assorted cheeses. Now you can use cold cuts in here as well. You could actually make this out of just cheese and sausage. It's your choice. Whatever you think your guests might like. This would be awesome for a football game on Thanksgiving Day. Just go ahead and stack some of these up on both sides. Just gives it a little color and texture. And what would a vegetable tray be without celery sticks? So the celery sticks we're just going to add right to the front. And what the celery does is it's going to help stabilize our cheese ball a little bit. That cheese ball is heavy. In this 20 by 13.5 inch platter, I actually made a triple cheese ball, which is 6 8-ounce packages of cream cheese. So you can imagine that's just a little bit heavy. Okay, we're ready for our cheese ball. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this back towards me. And the cheese ball had refrigerated overnight, so it's nice and firm. I lined the bowl with plastic wrap and let the plastic wrap extend over the sides so that we've got something to lift the cheese ball out of the bowl with. Might get a little messy here, but that's okay. Ooh, I can smell the bacon. It smells wonderful. And we'll just go ahead and we'll just plop that right in the front. The cream cheese ball is in place. Go ahead and mold it a little bit if you need to. And what we're going to do now is just add a few radish slices behind it, kind of like this turkey is ruffling its feathers at us. After you have the cheese ball in place, if there's any little holes or crannies that you want to fill, just go ahead and use your leftover vegetables and fill the spaces. Now, leftovers with this is rare, but on the occasion that you would have leftovers, what's awesome is your vegetables are already cut up for your soup pot. Makes for a really quick weeknight meal. The cheese ball itself makes an awesome cheesy hash brown casserole. So keep that in mind before you let somebody take the rest home. Okay, I think our turkey's feathers are ruffled. We can go ahead and start covering the breast with mushrooms. Now, if you want to be really creative, you can go ahead and layer these like tiles. Thinner sliced mushrooms do work better, but it really doesn't matter. All you do is just have the 3-ounce block of cream cheese that you had taken out of the refrigerator earlier, and just put a small amount on. And all you do is start gluing the mushrooms all over the turkey breast. Okay, we've got our cheese ball all covered with the mushrooms. We used our reserved cream cheese as glue. And now it's time to put a face on this little guy. We've used 3 sun-dried tomatoes as the gobblers, or the wattle, if you will, and a little cream cheese on the back of the head. I have 2 whole black peppercorns for the eyes, a small piece of orange pepper for the beak, and in 10 minutes, you've got a beautiful appetizer for up to 60 guests.